Just try to kind of feel that ball of the foot, staying on the ball of your foot. You're going forward and back, forward and back. Keep control of your kamae. Kind of make sure both feet are moving forward and back. Yeah, forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. I'd rather you kind of do slower reps without stopping than doing too fast forward, having to stop, too fast back, having to stop, because you're not able to take that momentum. So this is kind of like trying to just develop that spring of your foot, strength of your arch of your foot, kind of spring of it, and then the strength of your calf. So if you're kind of successfully kind of one, two forward, and then having to stop, and then 1, 2, and then having to stop. And no, I'd much rather kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I want you to imagine if there is kind of a steel rod between your feet, and so when you push your back leg to go forward, then both feet move. When you push your front leg to go back, then both feet move. So you're not kind of doing this donk, 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 donk. So from here, all I want you to do is go from that, again, shoulder width and a half wide, to a little bit longer, and then a little bit back. Okay, donk, donk. Try, as much as possible, not to jump, not to come up. So you're in that kamae, that kind of engaged shape, right? Keep back, keep where you are. I want to keep my body where it is. Keep squeeze. And it's that squeeze I want you to feel. When you squeeze that back leg, that's when your body moves. Watch your kamae, guys. Especially when you squeeze. No upper body jerking. No kind of tell. So your legs going in, you're squeezing, but really this upper body hasn't changed at all. Lead, yeah? Lead from that leg. Lead, squeeze, driving in gakuzuki. Here I'm too far away feeling, yeah? And I haven't really changed that perception, that's where I am. And then from here I'm going to squeeze and drive feeling. So I can't really drive from that point. But I'm going to compress my back leg underneath my center of gravity and then directly in feeling. Until you're ready to drive in that gakuzuki, nothing is moving. There's no sense of you attacking. You're sneaking in and then driving. So listen to the first time he goes forward, then he's going to go back, and then the second time he goes forward before he punches. The first time forward is quite light, and then the second one is heavier. So like you can just pick up that, like if you're fighting something, you can pick up that. What I want you to do is move like that without the sound. I mean, it's difficult, yeah, because your intention is there. Your intention to punch is already there. So when you're going forward, there's no intention. But when you're ready to punch, the intention will come through. Try to do it with no intention. Hide your intention. So forward and back, forward and back, forward in feeling. So it's not extra heavy. Understand? And this is like just about controlling that intention. Almost sometimes like I think to myself, I'm going to surprise myself with gakuzuki. Even though I know I'm going to do gakuzuki, it's like, oh, gakuzuki came out. So there's not that intent there. Understand? Basic foot movement is back leg drive, yoriashi. Okay? Half step drive, yoseyashi. And like full step where your feet are coming almost together, drive, okuriashi. Or suriashi. Good names, yeah? But they're the three basic movements, right? Like out of all them, yoriashi, the first one where your back leg is driving, that's the most challenging and it produces the least results. So that as in you're not going to drive as far. It's more difficult and you're not going to drive as far. So obviously people skip that bit, but actually as a training mechanism, that's the best one. That's the only one you really need to practice. If you're just training from there, if you're just training that back leg drive, then anything else is easy. So just rely on that constantly in a training regime, in a training situation.
Go! Look! Sit! Knee! San! Shi! Go! Look! Hit! Knee! San! Shi!